Okay, so this video we're now going to take a look at the difference between Merkel cells versus langerhans cells. And both of these cells are located in the epidermis. Both of these cells, I guess one quick similarity is that both of these cells were determined by German guys. Mr. Merkel, German guy, and Mr. Langerhans, also a German guy. Just a quick note there as a similarity, I guess, before I go into the differences. Now, the Merkel cells, there's two main differences between Merkel cells and Langerhans cells. Even now, another similarity is that they're both in the epidermis. They're both in the epidermis here. But the first point is the Merkel cells are located in the stratum basal. That's where these guys are. The Merkel cells are here in the stratum basal. The Langerhans cells are in the stratum spinosum. That is the first difference between those two, is regarding their location. So location is different. That's the first point. Langerhans cells, stratum spinosum. Merkel cells are in the stratum basal. And it's actually, some of the Langerhans cells actually could be, floating around in other layers of the epidermis, but that's where most of the Langerhans cells are centralized. So just to be clear with that, it's not 100%, and it doesn't mean that the Langerhans cells maybe not float around in the stratum granulosum. So that's the first difference. The other difference between these two is the function. The function. Merkel cells, these are related to light touch in the skin. Langerhans cells are for immune response. Immune response. That is the main difference. So we have two differences. One is in the function here. Merkel cells are for light touch. Langerhans cells are for immune response. The second difference is Langerhans cells are in the stratum spinosum, while the Merkel cells are in the stratum basal.